Today we're going to Memphis, Tennessee, home of Elvis. Look you very much. We're going to eat at Texas de Brazil. Oh my gosh. It's normally about $47, $48 a person. We can't afford that. So we go during the weekday for lunch, and we've only been one time, because even then it's $25 a person. $24.95. You know, so, but it's pretty much a meat buffet place. I aired up the tires. According to my little cheap doohickey, it said they were at 38. This is 38, 39, 40, 40. I don't know which one is exactly right. But we're going to Texas de Brazil. It's good, ain't it?
It is good.
They have probably a dozen different kinds of meat they keep bringing around the table. And it's pretty much a meat buffet. You have all you want. But we're also going to the Pyramid in Memphis. The Pyramid, which I'll put those in different videos. Jeez, it's hot. I try on the climate. The Pyramid used to be a place, an arena for concerts, basketball games, and so forth. Matter of fact, I've seen Kiss there. I saw Ted Nugent there. Then they closed it down for that, and Bass Pro bought it. So it's actually a Bass Pro shop in a Pyramid. But I'll put this drive to Memphis and back in my 2015 Chevy Volt, so you'll know what kind of gas mileage and stuff I got on one video, and I'll put the Pyramid and Texas de Brazil on different videos. I'll put links so you can watch them if you want to. And I've had this car now almost 5 months, and as far as I know, I've never gotten it up past about 65 miles an hour. But today we're going to be on the interstate, so we're going to see how it feels at 70. Oh my God, traffic. Another thing I forgot to say is I'm not going to mess with the hold mode, which saves the battery, because once we get on the interstate about 20 miles from here, it's going to be interstate the rest of the way. So, and once we get on the interstate, we're going to have some battery left, but it's going to use it quick, because we'll be doing probably 73, 74 miles an hour. We're about to get on the interstate, going to Memphis. So far, we've driven 22.5 miles, 5.6 kilowatt hours, 22.5 miles, which is just about 4 miles per kilowatt hour. Driving 45 to 64 so far. A good part of the trip was 64, but the good part was also 45. Like I said, I've never had this car up to 70, I don't think, but we're about to. 20 miles left on the gasometer. That's going to go away quick. Even now, we're already up to 38 kilowatt hours. I'm going to go ahead and put it in drive from low. No, didn't have it low on the interstate. Got up to 107 kilowatts to get in front of that truck. Okay. Well, now at 70, we're going to set the cruise at 74. At 74 miles an hour, we're burning 23 kilowatts, which is not as much as I thought. I was expecting in the 40s. I don't know why, I just was. 18 miles already down on the gasometer. Gasometer's already down to 17 miles. Those electrons are going to be disappearing quickly. Years. We're not going to get much farther before the generator kicks in. Don't tell my EV hating cousin, but this car drives just as good as a gas car on the interstate. Actually better now. When the generator kicks in, it'll probably be equal to it. 1 mile left on the gasometer. We've driven probably 35.2 miles. We've driven probably 10 miles more or less at 64 miles an hour. And we've driven this many miles at 74 miles an hour. And the rest has been probably 45 or below. And now the last bar disappeared, so any second the generator is going to kick in. There it goes. Generator kicked in. 260 miles to go. Look at the power flow. Yep, it's all gas now. Burning gas, that sucks.
Gas
250 miles to the gallon, but that's gonna go down pretty quick. And we're supposed to get about 40 miles to the gallon. I don't expect 40 miles to the gallon traveling at 74. I have no idea. If I try to take a wild guess, rolling the dice, I'd say 35. But I really don't know. Started dropping. Gonna get down pretty low. Sometimes it drops pretty quick. But I've never put this many miles of all battery before gas kicking in. I usually will use hold mode, on and off, you know, depending on the situation. We've burned half a gallon of gas on 18.4 miles, going 74 miles an hour. 18.5, so I guess it's getting about 37 miles to the gallon at 74 miles an hour. If the computer is accurate, if that's accurate, that's pretty good. That's really good. It still shows half a gallon and 18.8 now. Fixing to be 19, it'd be 38. Somewhere around 37 to 38 miles to the gallon at 74 miles an hour. Again, if the software and the computer is right. It's almost 1 gallon any second now, 0.96. And we've driven this whole mile right here, 37 on gas. It's been at 74 miles an hour, except we slowed down at 68 about 2 or 3 miles ago. And look at this truck behind us over here. Look at him tailgating. Well, he's backed up.
Probably because I'm recording.
He was right on our butt. But anyway, 37 miles to the gallon, and most of it 74 miles an hour. That's not bad if the computer is right. Pretty happy with that. We're about to enter West Memphis, Arkansas, which the only town in this area that's worse than West Memphis, Arkansas is Memphis, Tennessee.
Where we're going.
Yep. We're going to make sure you lock the doors. When I was a kid in the 70s, every time we come to Memphis, which is very rare, my grandmother would always say, "Y'all lock your doors." She's always scared to death somebody's gonna jump in the car and get us, I guess. Which it may actually do that in Memphis. Don't go to Memphis without your gun. They are one of the states that recognizes concealed carry. They recognize Arkansas as concealed carry and about 15 or 20 other states. But we're not going deep into Memphis. We're going right there at the front of Memphis is the pyramid where we're going, and Texas Day Brazil. Right up here is the new bridge. We have the new bridge and the old bridge, which is right over there. See if you can get that, Pam. See the old bridge over there? Yep. Now the new bridge, they call it new bridge because it was built about 50 years ago. Seriously, it's probably 40, 45 years old.
Who knows how long ago that was.
And they still call it the new bridge. It'll be the new bridge when it's 200 years old. I guarantee it. But halfway over this bridge is good old Tennessee, which has no state income tax.
That's cool.
After 1 mile, take exit 1
Yep.
on the way to Riverside Drive.
And the pyramid we'll be going to is right over there.
Yep. It was, like I said, it was built as an arena for sporting events, concerts, and things like that. And they built a new, better arena because, you know, Memphis is named after an Egyptian town. But Bass Pro, they decided, heck, we'll just buy it and we'll turn it into a Bass Pro shop. So if you want to see our video of us going to the Bass Pro Shop, and we'll be going up to the top today. We've never done that. You go up to the top and they got a glass bottom. You know, so you can look down and get all scared and stuff like a little girl. That started right here.
Okay. Yes. I think so. That's what it said.
But anyway, if you want to see the tour of the Bass Pro Shop, just I'll put the link in the description. You can click on it and see it. It's pretty cool. They got cabins in there and hotel rooms and fake trees. It looks, and they got a little lake, sort of lake. They got water where the boats are sitting. It's really nice.
We're gonna turn in 0.47 of a mile on Union Avenue.
We made it. 83.7 miles, 68.9 miles to the gallon. Burned 10 kilowatts. That's 65 cents of electricity and 1.2 gallons of gas. We're gonna ride over there at Texas Day, Brazil. I don't know what it's gonna cost to park here. Jeez, hope not much. On the way home, we burned 1.32 gallons of gas so far, but we'll burn more than that going home because we don't have any electricity. 64.9 miles to the gallon. Here's a, whoa, pretty decent shot at the pyramid. It's up there in the tops where it's supposed to have gone, but they wouldn't let us. Reservations only today. Stupid groups. And the new bridge. Just about 2 gallons of gas. Gonna be 71 miles. By the time it hits the 2 gallons, it will be. So that's about 35.5 miles to the gallon. On the way back, current speed 74 miles an hour. Driven 106 miles total so far. We're still hanging around about 35 miles, 36 miles to the gallon.
Got anything to say? You got anything to say? Woo. Did you hear that? Did you hear what he called me? And this is our anniversary weekend. What? Not nice.
Shouldn't be mean.
Well, our first trip for this little weekend that we're having, little long weekend, was to Memphis. I'm still stuffed several hours later. Even after going to Bass Pro and walking around, I'm still stuffed. So, anyway, are you stuffed?
And tired.
All right, and tired. Yes, I am tired too. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.
GoPro, stop recording. You probably have for nothing, probably when we're recording. It's got a red dot at the top.
Yeah, it's recording. Okay, for that.
Just about home, 167.2 total miles, 45.4 miles to the gallon, and 3.67 gallons of gas burned. It's internet. I'm tired. Freaks.
I'm tired too because I thought I saw a dog and it was that man's cat. It was a man.
Too old to be running around like a bunch of whippersnappers, gallivanting all over the countryside.
And if you let me out here, I'll move that out of the way so it'll be easier to back up.